When meditating, an experience that may arise is a simple absence of thought. The experience of a silent dullness. The dullness is but a thought. The mind's interpretation of the meditation. This dullness may produce a trance or sleep state. If this happens, it can be seen as a sign of progress. But it must also be seen as a significant fork in the road. This is another opportunity to ask, to whom does this dull, sleepiness, or trance state appear? Do not give in to sleep nor allow any type of trance state. They are both witnessed experiences. To whom do they appear? In such a case of absence of thought, there may be relaxation, but there is no clarity. If there is a dullness, an out-of-focus trance state, awaken yourself from such an experience. For if you accept this state as a form of awareness, your meditations will end there. Accepting such a state as reality is only the ego switching forms. The acceptor who says, "This is it, now I see it," is but a thinker. Energy creating a form of opinion. Be aware of this. For when true self arises and eclipses the mind, there will be no need to say, "This is it." Does a man who knows he is a man walk through the day saying, "I am a man"? The self will be known by the self. Don't bother yourself with thinking, "How is this possible? What will the experience be?" For that one, there will be no experience other than the thinking. And to you, at the time of happening, the knowing itself will be the bliss of the experience. When we ask, "Who am I?" or "To whom do these thoughts occur?" we are not awaiting an answer. The intention of the question is to focus the attention onto the source of the thought or thinker. To focus on the arising of the thinker, Know that the awareness exists outside of the thinking mind and as the substratum of the movement of mind. But it remains unmoving as formless beingness. Also notice that the thinking or thoughts arise spontaneously within you, as you, like a wave arises out of the sea. Just as beingness, they are formless. Besides the beingness itself, they have no other substance. A thought is but a wave. If you attach to a thought by becoming involved, be aware of how the application of labels and meanings and importance are bestowed upon the energy of thoughts within and in front of your very awareness. See how attaching to them will make them grow and appear more real, removing you from the true ground. Avoid this highway. It is the one most traveled, but there is nothing other than phenomenal thought and movement to know there. It is transient. You cannot grab it. Rather, remain at the source of the false I. If it arises, let it arise. See what arises. Is it real? Does it have a substance? Does it vanish? You will be aware that as you take note of the rising thinker or thoughts, simultaneously, upon being aware of the movement arising from within self, you will also become aware of an inner silence, a pristine clarity, a simple and natural perfection, radiance, bliss, arising from within and swallowing the thinker into an equilibrium of neutrality. This one is the heart, the center. It is to this one that all of creation prays. This one is the only I. Give in to that one and be happy. What arises and happens within the awareness of this one does not affect this one at all. No change occurs in the heart, regardless of the event. Aware of the movements or not aware of the movements, it is of no concern to this one. For this one, there is but one reality: self. The I amness. When the mind melts into thoughtlessness and pristine clarity, a thought or reaction will arise. Ego I has never witnessed this before and wants to grasp it and label the event. This is normal, and with some practice, the ego will melt back into consciousness. It will happen on its own. There is nothing for you to do. Simply allow what is to be as it is, without becoming involved. There may arise flashes of pride, shame, smallness, fear, awe. But by way of your dedicated practice, you will quickly learn to release such movements and not caring at all about what mind displays. The one who knows the arising of the thought, that one is the awareness. That one is you. Always bring yourself back to your true ground, the place of all arising, the spacious, formless, infinite space. Be the space between each thought. Be the source of the thought. This is the practice. Apply it continually, while sitting, while lying, walking, or doing. And be happy. Applying the practice strengthens the concentration, which in turn will settle the attention to rest on its true ground and allow the brilliance of self to shine forth without egoic obstruction or contamination. Sitting in quiet and applying self-inquiry with great concentration and desire. The state of beingness, which is not a state at all, since all states arise within it, is the formal state of meditation. And when all doing concepts and intentions subside, we can know it as being, consciousness, bliss, the natural state, reality. When one engages oneself within the movements of the world, in the midst of the marketplace, one will know that all such movements are occurring within the natural state of reality. One need not rise from that state in order to attend to those worldly affairs. They occur quite naturally within that being, consciousness, bliss. They appear spontaneously, automatically, without attachment or involvement of any kind. The more one settles within, as the natural state, and maintains it by returning to it when aware of self drifting into thoughts, the more one will naturally reside there. This is your true ground. This is where you always stand. The one who stands as a body, with feet planted on the material ground, is the body-mind, the ego. And the motto of its life is, I am but a speck of dust within the universe. If only that one could see that from the ground of self, the universe is but a speck of dust within an infinite consciousness, awareness, self. Due to numerous eons of birth, or the habit of drifting back into attachment, the belief that one is the body-mind comes very quickly. So do not fret. It is a process which will work itself out. You have patience and mindfulness. One will soon see that the awareness of such delusions will also become stranger and more real. This one, the awareness, will ultimately conquer all ground. It will swallow up the duality, the thinker. You will see. Have faith in that. Know the practice. Keep it strong. Keep it active continuously. Let it be the last thought of the day as you rest for sleep. This way the self-inquiry will continue even in your sleep states. And then greet the practice upon your waking. Keep your daily actions under the mindfulness of observance at all times. Your walking, eating, talking, working, thinking, and so on. Be free and be happy.